Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out, day in, day out to prophesy the downfall of America, also known as Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures, as well as to wake up the elect of the house of Israel, which consists of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and also these Israelite foreigners who've been scattered amongst the foreigners of this world. It looks like a nation that you've been scattered in, man.
Right.
And as always, man, you know how we do. We like to all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash.
double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, our teachers. Shalom to the brothers across the four winds of the earth, pushing the truth and all righteousness and sincerity. And as always, peace, blessings, and salutations to the sincere Aki and Moab, given all diligence to make your calling and election short in the last days.
That's right. Hey, waterfall. Hey, shalom to all you Akim, you Aquat, you brothers and you few sisters that subscribe to this doctrine that was given through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah to our beloved elder apostles, on down to elder bishops, elders, and Akim that are pushing this gospel of truth and sincerity today. And like the brother said, man, we're out here on another day, man, to do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah for allowing us to continue to push this word, man, to push his word. Hey, but again, you know, we're coming out here to warn you people of what is to come. You know, because the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, you know, through the spirit power Yahweh Shemel Shai, the elder apostles, you know, and elders and elder bishops and Akim and stuff like that, man, for years have been telling you about World War III that was to come. You know, and many other prophecies as well that have ultimately been hit, man. You know, and well, guess what? That next prophecy to come that the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to confirm is Jacob's trouble, man. You know, so we're basically going to everything Jacob's trouble, man, and how Jacob's trouble is going to be a time that has never been seen before, man. It's going to be a time of famines, you know, a time of mass destruction, you know. It's going to be mass death, man. There's going to be disease going around, man. It's going to be cannibalism, you know. And these are the times that we're coming into, man. The times that we're vastly approaching, man. You know, you people ultimately need to prepare for what is to come, you know, and how you prepare is taking heed to what's being told to you, man. You know, not being all willy-nilly, not doing some, you know, redundant shit, you know, but doing what is necessary in order for you to be covered in that day, man. You know, so let's go ahead and Ezekiel 3:17. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Right.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, man. And we're watchmen, man. You know, the prophets, they're watchmen. You know, because before time they weren't called prophets, they were called seers. Why? Because they would see, you know, basically into the future, man. They would see what was coming afar off. You know, you go back into ancient times, and you had those dudes that would stand on those pillars in the castle, and would do what, man? They would watch, you know, pay attention for the evil that was coming afar off. And now we do that spiritually in this time, man. We pay attention to the signs that the Lord Yahweh Shai told us about and say, hey, well, guess what? These signs are here, and these signs entail that this period or this prophecy is going to be fulfilled, man. You know, so that's what we're doing, man. We're warning you people, man. We're looking at the things that are coming, you know, that are far off, the certain signs of that coming, and warning you people, man. Go ahead.
God. It reads, therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right, man. We're giving you warning, man. You know, we're telling you that, hey, Jacob's trouble is coming. And if you don't get right, if you don't take heed to the words of the Most High, His only beloved begotten Son, you know, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and well, guess what, man? You're going to be fucking done for, man. Because just to go into it a little bit, and we've been seeing a lot of, you know, you got over in Australia, you got the banks taking down their actual branches and taking down the ATMs. So they're getting rid of all cash in flow, man. You know, making it to where people have to go digital. You know, and that's why, you know, Elon Musk is making that brain chip, which ultimately is going to be connected to what? It's going to be connected to the digital oil, man. You know, it's going to be connected to your bank accounts, your icky vicky status, you know, your health records. All those things are going to be connected to the IoT, the Internet of Things, and it's going to be connected to you by way of the brain chip and the rice grain chip, man. You know, which again, they're you know, Elon Musk is doing human trials now, man. You know, and not too long ago, Creepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, however you want to call him, and he said on his what was it called, the State of the Union speech, you know, he said that we need to invest in the proper tools, you know, to basically move us into that new moment, man. And so things are ultimately moving towards that corruption, man. You know, things are moving towards that digital all, man. You know, You people ain't ready for it, man. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, and verse 6. It reads, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem,
Right.
which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Right, man. We ain't holding our peace, man. We're gonna stand out here no matter what and preach this word, man. We're gonna tell you people about what's to come, and whether you like it or not, man. You know, and whether you think that we're telling the truth or not, and we're still giving you the information. We're giving you the tools to be able to think for yourselves. But you people ain't doing that shit, man. You know, keep going.
It reads, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
Right, keep not silence, go ahead.
It reads, and give him no rest till he established until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Right, and that's what we're doing, man. We're constantly praying, Yahweh Shem Shai to get the fuck out of here, man. To keep that hedge of protection around us, to get rid of this motherfucker, man, who's in rulership, man, which is Esau Edom, beginning with the elites of the nation Esau Edom, man. All these motherfuckers are wicked as hell, man. And they're trying to, ultimately set up this charagma, in order to control everything, man. Can we grab First Thessalonians, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4? Because this is the mindset of Esau Edom, man. This is the mindset of this damn devil, man. He wants to be in control of all things. This is why, they put it in movies, man. You remember in Fast and Furious, they had that God's eye. You know what I mean? And I looked it up. You can look it up and look up God's eye, and sort of is a real thing. It's a real concept, so to speak, man. They might not call it the God's eye, but in the movie they call it the God's eye, and to let you know that they are able to tap into any electronic, and whether if it has a microphone or a speaker or a camera, it doesn't matter. It can have all of them, or you can have just one, and they can sit there and listen and see where you're at all times, man. Esau Edom, again, he puts these in these movies, man, to make a programming, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to be able to see your whereabouts. He wants to be able to track you at all times. And they compare this charagma, this rice grain, and the Elon Musk dish, compared to what a chip that you put in your dog. Hey, well, guess what? They want to say that you're not, they can't track you. Hey, but guess what? When your dog is lost, when the dog escapes from the house or whatever, can you not track the dog?
Yeah.
You can. So how the fuck these people are lying to your fucking face, man?
And they say too.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
A few months back, we had the Pentagon, come out with that little thing. All right, for those of you to know, you should know what we're talking about.
That's right.
Right, but pretty much that dude in the Pentagon, he was like, yeah, he's like, a lot of people theorize and say that it's going to be used to track you. He's like, it's not going to be used to track you, it's just a sensor. And then you go into that word sensor, and it goes into photoelectronic eye.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, these devils, they want full control.
Full control, man.
These devils, like say, the pride of that heart have deceived you.
Right.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3.
Yeah, you start verse 3. Get all the lead off.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It reads, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right, and that day had happened. We're in the result of us falling away, man. You got devils right here trying to distract us, man. But nonetheless, the word's still gonna come out, man. Doing some bugged out shit, man. Go ahead.
Crazy. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
That's right.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right, which already happened.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, and we're revealing this damn devil, man. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai gave us the eye salve to see right through his lies, his deceit, his plan. Like it says in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 11, it says, what? Let's say Satan should get advantage of us, and we are not ignorant of his devices. His devices goes into his what? His evil intent, his evil purpose, man. So guess what? We see right through it, man. Hey, through the eye salve, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And that's what we're doing. We're sitting here giving you what this damn devil is doing. This is why he's taking down our videos, and this is why he's sitting here, basically altering the social media platform, because that platform is being used and was created for the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai to be put out there, man. It wasn't created for him to use it. It was created for the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai and his prophets to use that to get this word out, man. That's the whole main purpose and intent of the internet, man. But Esau Edom, he thinks that because he was the one that ultimately set it up. It started with the military, because he set it up. He thinks it's his, man. You know, so nobody else is supposed to use it. So he's over here like, okay, we're abusing the social media. So that's why he's altering it. You know, making it to where you can't say certain things. You know, you can't even code name certain things at this point, man, because they know all the code names. You know what I mean? They put up certain algorithms. You know, hey, Esau Edom don't like that, man. You know, like it says in I think it's Job the 15th chapter, where it talks about what? It says a dreadful sound is in his ears, man. You know? Matter of fact, let's grab that, man. A dreadful sound is in his ears, man. Us revealing his whole fucking plan. You know, and us revealing what is to come, warning you people what's to come, because he banks on you people being asleep. He banks on you people not knowing what is coming, so that way he can establish his NWO, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
It's in Job chapter 15 and verse 21.
That's right.
A dreadful sound is in his ears.
Right, a dreadful sound is in his ears, man. And you go to that word dreadful, goes into basically a sound of terror, man. A sound of, you know, an unpleasant sound, you know, in his ears. And it's like, you know, when a dog hears a certain whistle, they're like, you know, they got that like, little twinge going on, man. They can't stand that sound, you know, or like long nails on a fucking chalkboard, you know, screeching down, man, or bad brakes, you know,
over their ears, man.
Yeah, man, shit is loud and obnoxious, man. You know, or like when brothers hear rock and roll, or screaming and shit like that. That's just, oh man, that's just a dreadful sound in my ears, man. You know, but nonetheless, this word that we're preaching is a dreadful sound in his ears, man, because it's the sound of his downfall, man. That's what's coming out, man. We're literally talking about his downfall. We're talking about his posterity being totally diminished. We're talking about his enterprise being completely brought down. And that's not a good sound in his ears, man. That's not something that he wants to hear. You know, but then nonetheless, through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, that's what's coming out, man. You know, and again, we're revealing his shame to the world, man. How he's been constantly lying, how he's been constantly deceitful. He set up his rulership on nothing but deceit, and how he's been sitting here killing, pillaging, murdering, raping our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as the Israelites that look like the other nations you've been scattered in, but yet still are Israelites through the lineage of our father. And we're bringing up all this information, man. And we're in the sentencing phase of this damn devil, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shah about to smack that gavel, man. And he's about to be done. He's about to play out his sentence, man.
Yep.
And that time to come is soon, man. Real fucking soon, man. But there's an order to it, man. We got Jacob's trouble to come first, man. You know, and that's gonna be a time of like no fucking other, man. You know, you can finish that.
Job chapter 15 and verse 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears.
Right.
In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
Right, man. And I told you, you know, earlier, just like 2 seconds ago, that Esau, you know, banks on our people not knowing what is to come about, man. What this damn devil is going to do. You know, he literally banks on you people being asleep, which majority of you people are asleep, man. You know, you people are spiritually dead, man. You're still, you know, those dead bodies, man. You know, you're completely asleep, man. You know. But let's go back. Yeah. Let's go back, because again, you know, he's ultimately making this system, you know, the Charagma and connecting everything to the IoT so that we can monitor people, man. This is one of the things that he doesn't want us to bring out, but yeah, we're gonna bring it out no matter what, man. It says hold thy peace day nor night, man. Hold not their peace day nor night. We don't give a fuck, man. We're gonna bring all this information out, man. You know, and we're gonna cut this damn devil's theology, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1.
Yep.
Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel.
Right.
For the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Right, a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. That's Esau Edom, man. Going with the elites, man. You know?
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Right, because Esau Edom, you know, what is it, Psalms the 10th chapter? It says the Most High is not at all in their thoughts, man. And so they set up they had a chance to set up their rulership, you know, by the law section members, Yahweh Shah, but when it said, they set it up in wickedness, man. You know?
On the back of the dollar, it says God we trust, but the standard is the word of God. Right. They have you swear on the Bible when you go to a court before you even speak. But yet but they don't even give a damn about, you know what I mean? It's just these devils, like it says in Job, they say, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. Right. There's no truth. These devils are, you know, they weren't made to speak the truth. They weren't made to be righteous.
That's right.
Like it says, you know, Ethiopian changes skin or the leopard his spots.
Yep.
They do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right.
The only place that you're going to find the truth is the true men of the Lord that have been set up in this last days around the four ends of this world, man. The little sanctuary is talking about Ezekiel, man.
Right.
You know? That's the point.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
Right.
or that is worship,
Right.
so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself and he is God.
Right, man. So, hey, Esau Edom has a, beginning with these piece of shit motherfuckers right here, man. For those that can see it, these are the wicked elites, man. The DuPonts, the Gettys, the Oppenheimers, and so on and so forth, man. They all believe, starting with them on down to the regular peon Edomites, and they all believe that they're fucking God, man. They believe that nobody is over them. That's why they sit up in these fucking high towers, man. But there's one thing that they forgot, And I remember when the brother Ayak said this, man, that the one thing they forgot is they can't go into the spiritual realm, man. They can't be the Most High, So the Most High is looking down on them, man. Just as they're looking down on us, the Most High is looking down on them. And as much as they want to destroy us, the Most High is going to destroy them, man. That's what's happening, man. These damn devils, they really think they're the Most High, man. Their pride have deceived them, man. That they can sit here and establish this NWO and really be in control of all things. That's not what's going to happen. That's their aim, but that's not what's going to happen, man. That's part of Jacob's trouble, man. Is when this damn devil comes down and forces everybody to be a part of this NWO, to basically link up to the IoT by way of that rice grain and that brain disc, man. That Elon Musk is coming out with, man. That's Jacob's trouble right there, man. Matter of fact, can you grab Revelation 13 and verse 6 or 16? So I get come on, man, because hey, this is the time that we're coming into, man.
A lot of people are like it says in Joel, and it shall come to pass in those days that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Yeah.
And your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall see dreams.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people across the four winds of this earth right now, man, having all different types of dreams concerning the times they're coming into. The Lord's getting ready to work, Right? You're getting the warning now. That's Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And it reads, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and if you don't know how to fucking spell, I don't know how to fucking help you, man. The brother spelled it out for you, man. If we say that word, man, they're gonna take out, they're gonna cancel the live stream and they eventually take down the whole video, man. So we're gonna code word as much as we can. So you best pay attention, man. But that I want to go into that word causing, right? Because this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna force everybody to take that problem, man, which is the thing of the beast, man. Again, I'm not gonna say that word, but I'll spell it MARK of the beast, man. But that word or that word causes goes into Strong's G50 or it's like a 4160, right? Strong's G4160, poieo, right? Which goes into what? It says to make, right? To make a thing, right? To render one. Anything to make, to constitute to a point. One right here says to put one forth, to make one do something, to cause one to, right? To cause to bring to, to make, to perform. Yeah, man. So hey, that's basically the point, man. Esau Edom is gonna come down and make you people, take this karama, man. He's gonna force you to get with this NWO, man. And if you don't, hey, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be killed, man. Revelation 13 and verse 15, man. Those that will not worship the beast, he will kill, which ultimately goes into separate, because first he's going to separate you, then he might entice you some more, and if you still back down from it, and what's going to happen? He's going to put you to death, man, and a lot of people are going to get put to death immediately, Yeah, quick one for you. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Things we say about what the devil's about to do, it's not far-fetched. You go into this devil's track record in the history that he's had with the so-called Black and Steel Native American, come to find out and realize that this is his nature. Right. He's using that sword, which is his blessing that he was given, going back into the story of Isaac, Jacob, Esau. Esau was given the blessing of the sword, see the fatness of the earth. Right. This is Micah chapter 2, straight to the point. In verse 2, it reads, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
Right, take them by violence, man. This is going into the history of the damn devil, man. Go ahead.
And houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. See, when you go into that, read that word oppress, it goes into, exercising authority unjustly. Man. See, so this devil knowledge, because hey, when you look at these different cops, those go back into slave catchers, man.
Right.
See, you go back into the slave catcher badges and the different badges that they have now for all these police departments, you ultimately find out that these are just modern day slave catchers, man.
Right.
That's why Jake that goes and signs up to be a cop, they're really joining hands with this damn devil, man.
I was thinking, right?
See, homeborn slaves.
Yep.
But nevertheless, this damn devil, hey, the Lord's gonna put that spirit of great wrath on you, man.
And why do you think that most of the cops are in the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American areas, man? Yeah. You go into these so-called white areas, you might see one, maybe two cops, because they're not meant for them. They're meant for us, man. Man, it's meant to keep us in line, man. Man, it's meant to keep us on the plantation, man. Go ahead.
God, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 17.
Right, there's more proof that he's trying to connect y'all to the IoT, man. So go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
Right, man, that no man may buy or sell. And why? And again, that, a lot of people want to say, oh, it's so-called white women. And, hey, just to be real, when I was younger, I was with a white female, man, a so-called white female. I was still able to buy and sell. How were they the mark of the beast, man? Oh, rocket, man. I didn't even
it comes out.
It does come out, man. Damn, man. Lord willing, don't take out, take down the video, man. But yeah, man. It is hard. Sometimes you want to breathe.
Yeah, you want to speak, man.
Yeah. The spirit wants to speak, man. But nonetheless, man. They're not the MARK, man. And you go into this sanctions and embargoes. Hey, guess what? America's put sanctions and embargoes on Russia right now, but they're still able to do what they need to do. It's not working, man. A fucking Putin's laughing in the face of America and the UK right now, man, and all the European Union, man, laughing right the fuck at him, man, because that shit don't phase him, man. Hey, Russia has one of the largest oil reserves in the fucking world. That's why America is sitting here like, oh no, we're not going to buy any more oil, which that's going to cause problems for America, man. You're not buying any oil from one of the largest oil reserve countries in the world, and that's gonna fuck you up. That's not gonna fuck Russia up. They still got oil. They still got food and this, that, and they're able to sustain themselves, man. So they don't need America, man. Just like they've already gotten rid of the American dollar over there, man. As far as their main currency, their main exchange of currency, they got rid of that shit, man. So they ain't worried about none of that shit, man. But this is also why, over in Australia, which is really going to take place everywhere, it's happening over in, Ukraine, happening over in Ukraine, all the banks are shutting down, over in Australia, the banks are actually shutting down their actual physical branches and pulling out their ATMs, man.
What's doing that, man?
Because again, they want everything to go digital. They don't want to sit here and make it to where anybody and everybody is able to fucking, just buy anything. No, they want to actually limit to those who actually got the ability to connect to the IoT, man. Why? Because again, going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4, they want everybody connected to one system so that way they can control and track what you're doing, man. This is why they're coming out with the brain chip. This is why they're coming out with the little rice brain. They're coming out with all these different things, man. This is what's going on. This is what's leading into, man. It's leading to that karagma to where only certain people that have the MARK are able to buy and sell. They're getting rid of the American dollar, man. That shit's almost fucking done for, man. That's why inflation is happening, because the value of the dollar is going down, so everything has to go up. Demand is super, super high, supply is super, super low, man. Because they're flooding the system. They're flooding the system with all this fucking money. Had there not been enough money and not enough supply, it would have stayed the same. Right? But they're flooding the system. Everybody and their mama got fucking money now. Demand is super high, supply is super low, man. So of course the inflation is gonna happen, man. As soon as it's gonna be hyperinflation, where a pack of fucking meat, or one little steak is gonna be fucking $35, $40. And we're talking about one steak. You people see the inflation happening, but you people think that it's only gonna get better? America's never gonna get back to the point where it was, man.
You just had Biden in an article yesterday. He was talking about how, I don't know if you've seen that. Biden, he was saying how everybody in America go back normal life now. They lifted up everything. Like there's no more Cyrus to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, and Jake sees that, they're like, oh, you know, this is our ticket. You know, everything's finally going back. Like it says, when they shall say peace and safety, and sudden destruction shall come upon them.
That's right.
And we're in time now to where so much going on. At any given moment, this Quran could just be made. They could push it out, man.
That's right.
And this devil who's been working in gradualism, you know, the past 2 years, you've seen these different stabs, man. You know, they also made it mandatory in certain places like New York, California, different foreign countries like Austria and Germany were taking, you know, a more savage approach, you know, to the point where they wouldn't even let you in grocery stores, man.
Yeah.
And that's what the Lord had to say through the Spirit. That was a foreshadow of what's getting ready to happen here in America.
That's right.
You know, and we can see it clearly. You see, you know, like it says, the path of the justice is as a shining light, you know, and shining more and more to the perfect day. So each day that passes on, everything begins to make more sense to us, man.
Right.
You know, meanwhile, you people still can't get it. You people still don't understand how food is distributed into these stores, man.
That's right.
But what are you going to do when there's no more food in these storehouses and they're suddenly found empty?
Right.
Who are you going to go to?
Right, because we're ultimately moving into the next phase of Esau Edom, you know, trying to establish his NWO, man. Hey, so what's going to happen, man? Esau Edom is going to come down like you know, basically like a flood, man, having great wrath, man. You know, finish that, right? Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Go ahead. We'll go to the come down having great wrath. You know? Yeah, you can go there. Okay.
It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right, so Esau Edom is going to come down stupid hard, man. He's already starting to come down on these social media platforms. Hey, but soon he's going to come down physically, man, to force his Karaka, man, to force you people to get with the program, man. You know? And he's not going to take no for a fucking answer, man. He's going to be like a madman sparing none, according to the second Ezra 16th chapter, you know, starting at the 70th verse, man. He's going to be like a madman sparing none. He don't care about who you are, man. Old, young, you know, black, white, don't matter, man. Most the so-called white men, the wicked, are gonna have their little, you know, secret armies and stuff like that, man. These governments turn on you people, man. They don't give a shit about you people, man. You know, this is what's coming, man. Esau, and it's gonna be. We're talking about mass fucking destruction, man. Yeah. Mass death, you know. Mass fucking death. You people that don't want to take heed, that day is gonna come upon you unawares, man. You know, go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
And that's Edris, an elect member, saying that, man. Because that day is going to be so great and terrible. Who's going to deliver you in those days, man? When the trouble comes, who's going to protect you, man? You can walk around in all your same fit, thinking that you're just going to go and have your nice day and all that other stuff. When that day comes upon you, what the hell are you going to do, man?
Yeah. That's the question of the day. Man. What are you going to do?
What the hell are you going to do? How are you going to protect the person next to you when you fucking scared, man?
That person more scared than you are to the right and the left of you, man.
That's right, man.
The Lord's about to bring he's about to bring everybody's spirit upon him, man. You know? It says verse 18, 2 Ezra 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
Right.
The beginning of famine and great death.
And great death, man. Great death is about to hit America, man. You know, your children are going to be starving, and you women are going to be ravished. This is the time that we're coming into, and if you don't take heed to what's being said, and you don't ultimately look into what's being told to you, you know, and check it out, and well, guess what? That day's going to come upon you unawares. You're not going to know when it's coming, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a point, you know, just to basically, you know, touch on that right there. That there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to pay attention to what's coming. You know, that day is literally going to come upon them unawares, man. This is Luke chapter 21, outside of verse 34. It says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life." Right, the cares of this life goes into what? The love of the world, man. Getting a brand new car, a brand new cell phone, a brand new house. Now, there's nothing unrighteous about you having those things. Hey, but if you are so focused on those things that you're not focused on anything else, you know, like not watching these alternative news sites, only watching the mainstream media, which is only going to flood you with one fucking topic. First, it was the fucking Crown Vic Royale, and now it's the fucking the war between Russia and Ukraine. Hey, they ain't even talking about the Crown Vic Royale no more, man. They don't even talk about that shit no more. What all of a sudden it just fucking disappeared? It has no significance, man. And people are not going to the hospital. People aren't dying of that. They're not even talking about the Crown Vic Royale no more, man. All they're talking about is this war. They got you people fixed on a certain point, and you people are not using your peripherals to look around and pay attention to what's going on and see what these damn devils are doing behind the scenes. Hey, because they just released that company. I don't want to say the name, but P. Iser, that Icky Vicky company. They just came out with their trials, man. The data trials, the trials of the data of all their trials, man. The documents, and we're talking about 1,291 different side effects that happened for those people that took the Icky Vicky, man. From death to fucking heart failure to paralysis to heart thrombosis and all this other different kind of fucking disease happened, man.
Barr syndrome.
Right, man.
All your nerves in your body pretty much shut down, man. A lot of people are getting that over in Europe. I remember I went to do a lesson on it when I read it on RT, and when I went to look it up on Google, the article, I couldn't even find it, man.
Right.
I had all these different articles and stuff right in there in like less than 2 seconds saying all of it was fake. But you go on, there's literal proof of that.
Right.
We were warning you people too about that.
That's right.
And here we are 2 years later, a lot of people have this damn thing. People got really bad side effects, if not death.
Yep.
There's no telling what the hell was in that stuff, man. Like they had that black liquid that would react different to vibration.
Right.
And I thought that was pretty interesting too, how this year, all right, at the beginning of this year, a lot of people started getting sick out of nowhere. Man.
That's right.
I mean, a lot of people started getting sick. See, as soon as they turn on those damn towers, man, 5G towers, they have something to do with it too. Nevertheless, you are warning you from the Spirit of the Lord that never trust this devil, man.
Yeah.
See, because he does not have your best interest at hand.
He never will.
Say that they cannot sleep unless they have caused something to fall, and that their hearts study destruction. While you're sitting here, this devil's feeding you cupcakes. He's sitting in the back trying to figure out how to put a poison cupcake to get to you back.
That's right.
And they make it look good,
And you're gonna think it's cream filled, but it's poison filled.
Yeah, poison.
But yeah, man, again, so just touching on that point, man, because you people are in the state of mind to y'all have tunnel vision, man, and Esau Edom again, he banks on that, man. The elites, they bank on you being tunnel vision, man, not paying attention to what's going on, because again, he came out with the results. You people don't see it because you people are blinded to see. This war. You people don't watch alternative news sites, so your people are he's only letting you see what he wants you to see, which really ain't shit, man. You people are fucking sheeple, man.
Like on that video that you did on our watching the TV on the news, they had the guns.
There was no fucking guns in there. That's Esau's propaganda, man. He wants, and on top of that, and one dude was holding a fucking stick. It literally looked like a fucking stick. And you people aren't gonna see that shit, man. You're gonna see the dude that's right in front with an actual gun, but you're not seeing the background, man. You people don't see past, the fucking what is it? Yeah, the surface level, man. You people only see what the hell is right in front of your face. You don't see past that, man. And so when this and that's crazy, man, because Esau Edom. He's pushing this fucking bill. He just pushed a bill in California to allow all the sheriffs and the local police department to act as health officers, so they can sit there and for the good of the people can force people to fucking and it's a signed-in bill. It already passed. So to force people to go in quarantine or bring them to quarantine camps, act as those health officers for the good of the people, man. They just passed a bill over in California for that, man. But you people don't know that. You people don't know that they just made all their local police officers health officers, health and peace officers, and now they can lock you up if they find you a health threat to society. Come on, man. You people ain't watching that. You ain't looking at the trial results of the P. Iserman and their jab. Come on, man. You people are ignorant, man. That's why it says in the next verse, verse 35, it says, matter of fact, I'll finish it off. It says, in drunkenness and careless insights, so that the day come upon you unawares, right, man? All this stuff that we're talking about, Jacob's trouble and Esau Edom coming down, having great wrath, it's going to come upon you unawares if you're not watching, not paying attention. You know, verse 35 says, "For as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth." And we're talking about Jacob's trouble, man. And when you're a hunter and you set up a trap and you make it to where what? That the animals that you're hunting does not see that trap. So when they're walking and when they're trotting along, you know, they fucking step on that trap and their fucking foot's in the trap. That's the only time that they're gonna know that there was a trap, is when they're in the fucking trap, man. And that's how you fucking people are. You people are fucking, what do the elites call the people? They call them goyim. They call you fucking cattle, man. They call you fucking animals, man. And they literally came out and said that. They call you people goyim, which is fucking animals, cattle. And he's setting up a fucking trap for you damn animals, man. And you people are going to get caught in that shit, man. Because, again, Esau Edom is going to come down having great wrath. He's going to come down with his military, you know. We're talking about rioting. And there's already rioting because of this Crown Vic Royale, you know. But because they said that people can go back to their regular lives, everything, all that shit is just going to stop. No, man. It's about to get way worse, man. The brother quoted it, man. When they shall say peace and safety, then shall what? Then shall matter of fact, let's grab it, man. You know, let's grab that, man, because that's exactly what they're saying right now. As far as, you know, the Crown Vic Royale, the Rona 19, right? They're saying that you can go back to the regular lives, man. Hey, but isn't that what just Sweden just did? They got rid of all the restrictions because majority of the people over there, we're talking about thousands upon thousands of people, have already taken the Nicaragua. So now they're able to track it and track those that have had it or you and this, that, and the third. They can track it, man. Sweden has already been doing their chipping parties, man. You think that shit's not gonna come to America? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yep. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
And that day of the Lord is different for every brother, man. Hell no, man. No, the day of the Lord is talking about a specific 24-hour period when Yahushua is going to come and wreak fucking havoc upon this place, man. He's going to fucking thrust in that fucking sickle and this place is going to be destroyed. That's what it's talking about, man. You know? That day is going to come upon you unawares, man. We just read it in Luke 21. Yep. You know? And if that's upon you, how much more the things that lead up to that moment, man?
Yeah, like the Lord said, I come to set fire on the earth, but where would I already kindled?
Right, man. Right, man. So shit's gonna hit the fan already before Yahushua gets here, man.
Turmoil.
Yep.
Verse 3, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety.
Right, are they not saying that now, man? Go ahead.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, well, doesn't it liken Jacob's trouble like a travail? Does it not say that man shall have their hands upon the loins as a woman that's in travail?
Be able to escape it either, man.
Yeah, Edgar said, "Who shall abide that day, man? And who shall abide it, man?" You're not going to be able to escape that day, man. You're not going to be able to you know, just click your heels 3 fucking times, you know, no place like home, no place like home, no place like home, and all of a sudden you out of that fucking trouble, man. That's not how it fucking works, man. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to get NLT. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3 is in the NLT. It says, when people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin.
Right.
And there will be no escape. For you are in the dark about these things, dear brothers and sisters, and you won't be surprised when the day of the Lord comes like a thief. For you are all children of the light and of the day. We don't belong to darkness and night. So be on your guard, not asleep like the others.
Right.
Stay alert and be clear-headed.
Be on your guard, man. Pay attention. Watch, man. You know? Because these things are coming, man. They're right around the corner, man. And whether you believe us or not, hey, shit, at least look into it, man. You know? Look at the signs, man. Pay attention to what's going on. You know? Because it's going to be a great and terrible day, man. You know? It's Yeah, can you grab a look? Okay, Con, let's go to Jeremiah 30 and yeah, man, it's gonna be a terrible day, man. It's gonna be a terrible moment for all you people that are walking around with no care in the fucking world, man. Thinking, hey, go ahead, go to your movies, go ahead, go get your coffee, sit down, and just chat it up about redundant ass shit. And because this day is gonna come upon all you people that ain't paying attention, man. All you people that have no care in the fucking world, all that terrible day is gonna come upon all y'all, man. Go ahead, bro.
God, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 5.
Now this is talking about Jacob's trouble, man. This is the next prophecy to come to pass according to the Bible, which is going to come upon the whole world, man. According to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Right? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 5. But thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Right, man. It's going to be a time of great fear, man. A time of terribleness, man. Absolute terribleness. You know? And we're talking about the mightiest men. You prideful ass men. You large and in charge type ass men. You bodybuilder ass men. You know, what about that dude named Felix? That dude, he can bend a whole pan in a pot. Just he can roll it like a fucking hot dog, man. We're talking about all metal fucking pan. That I can't do that. Hey, but even that fucking dude in that day, because he ain't going to be protected by Yahweh Shai. He's got his consolation, his prize. He's a rich man. You know, he's well known. You know, all those men are good. Hey, all those men, even the biggest and strongest, and your fucking 6th-degree most wise know how to fucking make a goddamn a fort out of any goddamn thing. All those men are going to be terribly in terrible fear that day, man. It's straight terrible fucking fear. The most architectural engineering mind man is going to be fucked up in that day, man. Because no answers. Even the greatest scientists are not going to have any answers, man. You know why? Because only the Lord Yahweh Shai is the only one that's going to be able to help you in those days, man. And if you're not covered by the Heavenly Father, His only beloved begotten Son, you're fucked, man. You know, that's just how it is, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
So that none is like it, man. And we're talking about all in history. This is gonna be the greatest day in history, man. You know, go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, and he that shall be saved out of it is talking about the elect, man. I'm talking about the 144,000, the true prophets that are coming out here on the highways and byways to warn you fucking people what's to come, man. It's gonna be a time like no other time, man. We're talking about in history, man. It's gonna be a time of complete destruction, wasteness, and destruction, man. You know? And not only is it gonna be Esau Edom coming down, forcing you people to take his grogma, it's gonna be mixed with a very severe plague, man, which is famine, man. And the brother was talking about, you know, he did a video last night. The brother right here did a video last night on the Epic Economist, you know, on basically how everything that's going on with the war that's going on, supply chain being completely damaged, and everything's getting worse. That food crisis is gonna hit, you know, and it's gonna hit fucking hard, man. You know, and the brother also sent me another article of another, you know, it's called Ice Age Farmer on YouTube, you know, and he had the video was called Brace for Rationing, man. You know, because there's no food coming in, man. You can buy all the food you want. No food is coming in. America is one of the largest import countries in the world. America exports a lot of its work and imports a lot of its goods. So how the fuck is America, one of the largest import countries in the world, continue? How is America going to stay afloat when America buys and borrows all of its products? How is America going to be the only country that's not going to be hit? And you people are fucking deceived, man. This is going to hit America stupid fucking hard, man. And harder than it hits any of these countries, man, because America is going to be the last place to be hit. But usually the place that gets hit last is the place that gets hit the hardest. You know, because everybody flees to America. Everybody flees to that place that hasn't been hit. You know, so there's an abundance of people there and very little food. You know, this was happening already, man. You know, even within America, people are fleeing to Arizona when Arizona barely has any food at all. Certain places in America are being hit, but everybody's flowing to Arizona. And me and the brother are constantly talking about it. And we believe here in America, America's getting hit the hardest. Hey, but within America, we believe Arizona's getting hit the hardest, man. You know? It's just how it is, man. This is what's coming, man. You people are not going to pay attention, man. This should, like it says, here at 2 Ezra 16, verse 21, you know? Because you're able to go around and buy your coffee, your little donut, your little pastry, you know, your little pastry, you know, you can buy anything here, man. And yeah, prices might go up just a little bit, and the prices haven't really extremely gone up, man. You know, so you're still able to buy shit. It's still pretty cheap, you know. Go ahead. 22, 21. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
This is
Yeah, Mark.
This is book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 21.
That's right.
It reads, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth.
And the victuals goes into food, man. It goes into, food and drink and all that other stuff, man. And it's cheap. You're able to get this stuff, man. Anywhere you go, you still go to your Family Dollar, you can go to your Dollar Tree, you can go to your fucking local Walmart, your Winco, your Costco, and still get all this food, man, and still be good. You know? You good. You ain't got to worry about shit. That's okay, but the times are getting worse, man. You know, go ahead.
It reads, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Right, you should think yourself to be in good case. Think this, hey, ain't shit gonna come upon us. Ain't shit gonna come upon America. You know, you run to your local store, get your little pastries and shit, you know? And you good though, right? You good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That's okay. Keep that same fucking energy, man. Because that day gonna come upon you unawares and you gonna be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
That they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Evils grow upon the earth, and them evils is growing, man. Hey, doesn't it say that what in the last days perilous times shall come? And we're getting into those times, man. You know, and the more and more perilous times are coming, man. You know, go ahead.
And it reads, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Right, sword, famine, and great confusion, man. You know, and you people are going to be you people are already in a confused state, man. But how much more when you, of a confused state are you going to be in, thinking that America's going to come back, your president, this, that, and the third is going to be able to help you get back to America's, the state in which it was in, and all this other bullshit. You people are going to be confused because why? You thought America was going to be able to take care of you with this stimulus check, the added money onto your tax returns. When there's nothing to fucking buy. On top of that, the American dollar is going to shit, and you're gonna be walking around with a chicken like a chicken with his head cut off, man. You're not gonna know what the fuck to do, man. You know, you guys are gonna be in a more confused state. The further we get closer, the closer we get to Jacob's trouble, man. Even in Jacob's trouble, that's when you're gonna be at your most like, what the hell is going on type state, because you people ain't paying attention, man. You ain't watching for the buildup. You ain't watching for what is to come, and you people are worried about right now. Can you grab that in 2 Ezra? I think it's 7 in verse 15 or 16. Why is thou not considered that mind?
Oh yeah.
Let's dust that one off real quick. Yeah, because that's a heavy precept, man. People are not paying attention to what's coming. Go ahead.
2 Ezra 7 and 16. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come rather than that which is present?
Right, man. And you people ain't worried about what is to come, man. You people are worried about the present. And that's it, man. YOLO, you only got one life. No, y'all people are ignorant, man. Come on, man. You should be worried about what's coming, man. And how you can avoid what's coming. You know, and the best way to avoid what's coming is to take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai. He said what? He said he has given us straight commandment and what we are to do in order to avoid a punishment, man. What do you do when you avoid something? You basically step out the way and let it pass because you see it coming. Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 16, and verse 29. Then he called for a light and sprang in and came trembling and fell down before Paul and Silas and brought them out and said, Sirs, what must I do to be saved? And they said, Believe on the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, and thou shalt be saved and thy house.
Wow, man. And a lot of you people don't even believe. Hey, a lot of people say that they believe in the Bible, but they don't believe in the Bible, man. Because you don't even read it. A lot of you people, whether you're fucking atheist or not, hey, all you people are gonna be fucking destroyed, man. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Catholic, and whether you're a fucking hey, even some people are Israelites, man. You got a lot of Israelites out there like One Body, you know, Sakari, ISUPK, HODC, you know, so on and so forth. A lot of these camps don't even believe in Yahweh Shai himself, man. They say they do, but they truly don't, man.
Works they deny him, man.
That's right, man. And you got One Body talking about their little fucking camp name is One Body in Yahweh Shai, but yet they say that the works that he did is fucking witchcraft, man. Or it's fucking, you know, it's evil, man. Come on, man. You're the same people that yell crucify him in that day, man.
Yeah, those spirits come back, man. See, a lot of people don't believe in reincarnation, but everybody's standing in a lot.
That's right.
The sincere believers came back, the unbelievers came back. Okay, everybody every spirit that did what it did in the past life is now standing in the spot. That's why we pray that we're of that elect. Because only the elect is going to be saved out of the great calamities that are going to befall America, Babylon the Great, and the rest of this world.
Right.
I got a quick one. Hey, the brother was saying how a lot of people are going to want answers.
Hold on, man. How you doing? Good. I see what's going on with that. What is that? Forerunner. You might say it on the side of the camera. Yeah. What you said Forerunner?
Yes.
What is that?
Forerunner.
I don't know what it is. So you gotta explain it to me.
It's something someone who comes before. Something else.
What are you like a 5%er or something?
No, I think you call yourself Israel.
Well, yeah. We're Israelites. Yeah.
The ancient words, the scriptures say, my people who are called by my name. Never called themselves Israel, Jew, or Hebrew.
Well, actually, before that, it was before Jacob, before any of that time, they were called the people of the sons of God, the sons of Yahweh. So they were called by their name, but they had them come to the loins of who? Of Jacob, who got his name changed to Israel. So therefore, he had the 12 sons of Israel, which are called the 12 tribes, which are here on the sign, which is how they got their name today. So yes, they were called by the name of the Most High, and they still are called by the name of the Most High, because their ancient Hebrew name is Yasharallah. He brings power, Prince of the Power. Israel is just an English version of it. So yeah, we're still called by the name of the Most High.
The name of Elohim.
Elohim? No. In the Greek, it's Elohim, and that stands for who? In the Hebrew, which is the oldest language, it's the Elohim, which is going into who? The gods.
What language did Christ speak?
Hebrew. Let's bring that out. Stephen says he was a Hebrew. He was a Hebrew.
No.
He came from the tribe of Judah.
No.
He came from the tribe of Judah.
On the cross, he said, Eloi, Eloi, sabachthani.
No, it's Eli, lama sabachthani, which is God, why hast thou forsaken me?
Okay, what language is that?
That was Greek.
That's Aramaic.
No, it's not.
Let's go.
Hey, no.
Let's go. No.
I got a scripture for you.
Hey, what?
No.
You can't take it, man. This word ain't for you, man.
Look.
You bugged out, man. What do you study, man? What do you study?
Look. No.
What do you study? Do you study the Bible at all? Where are you getting this information from?
I know what I'm looking at. I've been all.
So you can't answer no questions. Go to, and what is it? What is it? Give me Hebrews 7:14. Oh yeah, grab that. Because so-called Jesus Christ, which his name's not Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh because it's a Hebrew, so he has a Hebrew name, not a Greek name, right? And he don't look like no so-called fucking white man. He looks like a so-called black man, right? Go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 26 and verse 14.
Hey man, don't follow that man. Don't follow that man. Whatever, man. Hey, he gonna be destroyed too, man. Go ahead.
Acts 26 and 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue,
right, in the Hebrew tongue. Go ahead.
Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to keep against the pricks.
Right. And when I said that, when he said, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, in the scriptures, it's Eli, Eli, but he said it in Hebrew, man. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani is Greek. I don't know the translation of those words in the Hebrew, but nonetheless, that's exactly what he said. But he said it in Hebrew, man. And man, that dude's bugged the hell out, man. He came over here, I'm holier than thou type attitude, man.
Yeah, that you could tell he had his demon on him too.
Hell yeah, he had a whole fucking gold pendant on his fucking man. Like he's just so great, man.
And it's crazy too because the man that was on the other side of the camera, he came to camp. It seems like he was learning. And then he ran into this demon. And now this dude has him all bugged out, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why you gotta take heed to how you hear, man, and who you learn from.
That's right. And we said that the last time, man. We even told you that. We sat down with him for quick 5-10 minutes, because he couldn't necessarily speak English fully.
It almost seemed like he brought him to confound us or something.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what it seemed like.
He seemed excited that the dude was here. I'm looking at him like, why did you bring this dude here, man?
Yeah, man.
Maybe that wasn't it, but that's what I perceived.
Yeah, that's what I perceived too.
He brought him to confound us or something.
Yeah, he came with a whole little mini briefcase and shit, man. Hey, dude, all bugged the hell out, man. He got cut. That's why he's like, hey, man, Hebrews 4:12, man. The word is deep, man. It cuts deep, man. Yeah, the word cuts deep, man. Fuck that shit, man. And he got confounded and buttered immediately, man.
Yeah,
and he couldn't answer no questions. What is that? Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flees where no man pursuing. We weren't chasing after him, man. We're just preaching this word, man. He just decided he had to run, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, we gotta go like the Mormons, man.
Oh,
as soon as you ask them to break down the first, they gotta be somewhere. Now this is Luke chapter 21 and verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Gainsay means contradict, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, right, man. Hey, come on.
I was gonna be able to do it,
man. Come on, man. He couldn't. He can't. He tried to come on this side and man.
He had like that weird head thing.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, man. He didn't know shit about the Bible, man. He wanted to talk about. I said, "Where did you learn it from?" Can't answer. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. What that was is he just got wandered out of the way of understanding by a whole demon, man. Yeah, and that dude, if he keeps following that dude, he's gonna be destroyed, man. He's following a wayward fucking doctrine. That shit is. Oh, he said, I'm. What did he say?
He said, I'm the one. He basically called himself like anointed or something.
Yeah. He said, I'm the one that comes before.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
These demons are growing out here too, man.
Hey, yeah, man, we read it. How evils are gonna grow in the earth, man. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening, man. So for you people that are in that mindset that we just seen, man, y'all heard it, man. And hey, this might be a day for demons, man. It might be. Hey, we'll see it next camp, man. Or camp when we go to the Phoenix camp there. But nonetheless, hey, you people that are in that mindset, that are following after these wayward doctrines, they're all gonna be destroyed, man. Because again, we're coming into a time of complete and utter destruction, man. You got Jacob's trouble, which we briefly talked about. We were getting into it until a fucking demon came up. There's going to be mixed with famine. It's going to be mixed with, and on top of that, when the famine starts to ultimately hit, hey, what happens? Famine means what? A shortage of food. Hey, so when it talks about in Second Esdras, the 15th chapter, going into the 17th verse, it says what? And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So what's going to happen? There's going to be rioting. There's going to be all this turmoil. And what's going to happen? You're going to have the military come in, like NATO and so on and so forth. All these militaries, are going to come in and set up order and establish order within America. You're going to have everybody's going to be on a what is that? A curfew. You can only come outside for this amount of days. It's gonna be complete fucking chaos, man. You know, people are gonna be trying to riot against them. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People are gonna be rioting because they, you know, for the lack of bread. You know, for great tribulation. It's gonna be crazy, man. You know. And the less food that's going to be available, and the more people are going to ultimately, you know, turn to cannibalism, man. Let's grab that. Start there. Verse 16.
2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16.
Right.
For there shall be sedition among men,
right,
and invading one another.
Right.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right. And we were ultimately seeing that being played out in Kazakhstan, man. You know, and everything that we've seen that happens overseas, and it eventually happens here in America, man. You know, and when we talked about that wrist, that bracelet,
oh yeah,
the Crown Vic Royale bracelet, hey, that came, man. You know, that came to America. That the passport came to America. You know, the green pass that started in Israel, it all came to fucking America, man. You know, and if not, you can look these things up. They always started in New York. You know. All these things happened in New York, man. They started in New York and eventually worked their way to certain states. And some of them actually died out, you know, but a lot of them actually came and are still flourishing as today, man. You know, like the past, you know, a lot of people are still dealing with that, man. So, hey, there's going to be a lot of that rioting, you know, just like we see and like we saw in Kazakhstan, where there's going to be a lot of that rioting and people standing in the middle of the streets firing guns at each other and this, that, and the third. And that's coming to America, man. You know.
Even over there in Australia, man, with all those union workers a few months
back,
they were throwing like bricks at like the union building, man, all that hundreds of them, man.
Yeah, Mazel Tov, shit like that. And the shit was happening recently, a few weeks ago, over in Haiti. Yeah, you know, we're talking about sedition. We're talking about sedition among men was happening over there, man. You know, and so it's getting closer and closer to America. You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Right, verse 17, 2 Ezra 16 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, because when all this shit really started happening, what happened? The military came in, and that's crazy because we saw that in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan looked to Russia, and Russia came in and established that order, and it died down. So a whole foreign military came in, you know, which is proof of the scriptures, man. The veracity of the scriptures, man. So a whole foreign military came in and established order within Kazakhstan, man. They're starting to build it back up. You know, and that's exactly what's going to happen here in America, man. You're going to have a whole foreign, it's not going to be the regular military, you know, because a lot of these people are going to be ended up fighting against their own people, and they're even going to turn on their own government, man.
A lot of people, like the past like few months, like really the last like 2 years, you've been seeing a lot of gun purchases. Man.
Yeah.
People purchasing guns at like some points. Once there was like no storage that had like a lot of ammo, right, for certain weapons. Man.
Right. Ecclesiastes 3:1, this is the time of perfect for everything. Why are they buying those guns, man? And that's to prepare for the time that's to come.
Yeah.
You know? So it's going to be complete lawlessness.
I was just going to say that's being set up, that prophecy can come to pass, man.
That's right.
Complete lawlessness, people, you know, shooting each other in the street. That's getting ready to happen, man.
That's right.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Right.
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right. Men shall be afraid. That's going into what? Jacob's trouble, man. You know? Because not only is Esau Edom going to come down, and there's going to be complete lawlessness within the regular people, man. There's also going to be famines, man. You know, all these things are gonna make up Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to be a time like never seen before, man. Go ahead.
And it reads, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword,
right,
and spoil their goods.
Meaning, dudes is going to come in. Really, anybody gonna come in and break in it, and we see that. Oh, there was a movie. I can't remember what it was, man. It was an older movie, and there was a people that were stuck in a house. And the dude, they're basically their father was a higher ranked type of dude, you know, like maybe a senator or something like that. And shit was, you know, basically hitting the fan. It was getting like some type of like ice age or some like rays from the sun that were killing the people, just heating up. And he got a call saying that, they were to call him and his family to come hide in a bunker, and they never called him, and they eventually, you know, they were sitting there, they were about to kill each other, eat these poison fucking cupcakes, right? They made cupcakes and they had poison in it, and you know, this is just going over the video. I can't remember the fucking name, but nonetheless, in that movie, right before they ate those fucking cupcakes that were poisoned, dudes was circling their house, breaking in and steal their shit. It was, you know what I mean? And that's within many movies, man. You know, but just the movie that popped in my head, that's the only best way I can explain it. Again, I can't remember the fucking name. I wish I did. You know, but yeah, man, that's what happens, man. Look at people are gonna be breaking in because they didn't have no food. They were running out of food. There were rats and stuff like that with their fucking food in their pantry. You know, that was the last little bit of food they had, and it was super fucking snowy outside. They couldn't go nowhere. Their car was broken down. You know, so all this shit is gonna happen. All the worst that you can think of is gonna happen in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, they're gonna come kicking your door, and they had guns, shotguns, you know, rifles, and all this different type of shit, man. You know, just to come steal your food, just to come kill you, so they can steal your food. And if you got a wife, and what's gonna happen? They're fucking rape your wife, man. They're gonna kill your kids, rape your wife, take your food, and get gone. That's what's gonna happen, man. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, calm, man. Go ahead.
Read verse 19 again. It reads, the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Right, no pity upon his neighbor, man. You go into 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, you know, past I think it's verse 23 and 24, and it tells you what, man, that friends shall fight against one another as foes, man. You know, as enemies, man. You know, we're talking about friends, people that have been friends for 10, 20, 30 years, and they're gonna be fighting against each other like enemies, man. Like they never fucking knew each other. That's crazy.
People are gonna go into that desperate, you know, a state of mind.
Yeah.
You know, oh shit, I have there's no food. I know there's no food. In that same verse, it talks about how the fountains of water shall stand still.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be no water.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna be no water. It's not gonna be no food. It's not gonna be no peace. There's not gonna be no safety. And one movie I always think about too is 2012. And I thought about that last night as I read the article with Biden.
Yep.
Which in that movie, the main character, I forget his name, he was like a government agent, so he had like inside information of what was going on, what was going to happen before it happened. And really, he was on his way home. He was calling his wife. His wife was at the house with the kids and her new husband, and she's sitting there making waffles. And she answered the phone. He's like, "Get the car, get the kids. We gotta go. Somebody crack open." She's like, "No." She's like, "We're making pancakes." And she looked at the new husband. He's like, "Oh, that guy." And then they turned on the TV. She said, "No." She's like, "We're watching the news right now." I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He got everything under control. Just relax. And as soon as he said just relax, everything started cracking up. The earthquake came in. You know, point being, these damn devils are gonna say everything's okay, but meanwhile, the Lord is working in the earth.
Right.
If you can't see it, that just means the Lord blinded you, or you're just trying to hide it because you want to live according to this world, man.
Right.
This very same world that you love so much, and the ways of it are gonna come to cease, man.
Right.
You know. But it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
Right, for the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. You know, one of the prophecies that, you know, I like to go into, I like to read is Ezekiel, the 4th chapter, the 16th verse, man. You know, the Lord said, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah will break the whole staff of bread, man. You know, he's going to break that staff of bread, and he's doing it right now, man.
Yeah, he's doing it right
there's
now.
There's less and less food that's happening here, or that is available here in America, man. You know? Yeah, man, and that's what's coming to pass, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know. But yeah, you know what I mean? Still, man, you know, but nonetheless, and this is what's happening, man. And this time is going to come upon all those that don't watch, that aren't paying attention, that are sitting here lollygagging, you know, bullshitting, worrying about the things of this world, you know. You people are fucked, man. Yeah, go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 57, "Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field.
All right, man.
They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh."
Whoa. Because that's what happens, man. When there's no fucking food, and what happens? People start eating, you know, shit that they wouldn't eat. Like, remember in the siege of Samaria, going into, I think it's 1 Kings, you know, the 6th chapter, when Samaria was getting sieged, what did they eat? They were eating fucking bird's dung, man. You know? And what happens when you can't get that? You're gonna start eating your fucking your flesh. You're gonna start eating your children, because that's what happened. They were eating their own children. The 2 women, they got together. You know, they said, let's eat your children today. Tomorrow we'll eat my child. You know. They were eating their own fucking children. That's part of the curses, man. Yeah. Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, you can read that, man. That's part of the curses, man.
Yeah, 'cause that woman, it was two women, and they each had a son. It's like, today we eat my son, tomorrow we eat yours. They ate her son, then when it was time for her to offer her son up, she hit her son.
She hid her son.
Hey, people are going to be trying to get by anyway. Again, it's going to be that desperacy in mind. They'll literally do anything to get what they need, get what they want, which is going to be food and water.
That's right.
So whatever they got to do to get it, that's why, man, you got to, like it says, a faithful brother is a good defense against trouble, if you paraphrase it, man. See, we can't trust nobody out here.
Nope.
Because when it comes down to it, these people are they're ultimately gonna choose their life over yours. A brother, man, true brother, man of the Lord, he'd give you the skin off his body, man.
Well, it says there's no greater love than a man should lay down his life for his friend.
And it tells us to lay down our life for the brethren, man. That's what First John.
Yep.
The brothers that we have, these are extensions of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
These are not average men. Now we all hope that we all make it together. There's a prophecy too where it says that you should desire to hear your brother's voice, man.
Right.
So while you can, I'm gonna make that point. Like Scripture say, don't forsake the assembly. Get together and sharpen each other, man. Keep each other on point.
That's right.
Gotta have each other forever, man. Right. It says, "They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood." For very hunger.
Hey, is that not cannibalism, man? That's fucking cannibalism, man. This is what's gonna happen in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's not gonna be a fucking, fucking hugs and kisses, man. It's gonna be a time of fucking, shit that you ain't never seen before, man.
You're like zombies, man.
Pure zombies. Hey, we usually have when people start to eat they had a thing called mad cow disease, where they were feeding cows basically their own meat, man. They were giving. Yeah, look it up, man. It's called mad cow disease. They were feeding cows cow. And what happened? These animals, they bugged the hell out, man. They went fucking crazy, man. And they had to put them down, and they had tainted meat, On top of that, their bodies were deteriorating, man, because they were eating that shit, man. We're not supposed to eat ourselves, man. We're not meant to eat ourselves, So when you had that fucking shit going on, and that was a foreshadow of what was to come to you humans in America, man. You people are going to eat yourselves, man. You people are going to go fucking bonkers, man. You people are going to go fucking crazy, man, because not only do you have to sit there and, deal with eating the meat, now you have to deal with the basically the thought of eating a whole nother human, man. You people are going to go fucking crazy, man. And now on top of that, you're going to be starving. And so when you start to starve, your body starts to eat itself, and then it starts to eat your brain and all this other stuff. So you basically start to hallucinate and go fucking crazy, man.
It's a whole animal.
Right, so you're gonna have to deal with all that shit mixed together, man. That's Jacob's trouble, man. It's a time like never before, man. It's not gonna be a fucking, and I constantly say that, man. It's not gonna be a happy-go-lucky time, man. We're trying to warn you people of what's to come, but you people don't want to fucking listen, man. You want to listen to Esau Edom that he's gonna tell you everything's okay. Well, that damn devil always has an ulterior motive, man. Always, to everything that he fucking does. He has an ulterior motive. Everything that he tells you that, hey, you better fucking think the opposite, man. And he tells you everything is all good, and you know that everything's not all good, man. Because he's the one that's behind all the shit, man.
Tells you things are getting worse. They're worse than that.
Yeah. They're worse than that.
I'll finish it off. It says, and drink their own blood. I'll read it again. 58, 2 Ezra 15 and 58. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Right, man.
They're going to be cutting themselves open, wherever on their body, drinking their own blood. Blood stains. People are going to have blood stains all over their face, teeth all, stained up. And I got this precept too. To Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of fire. No man shall spare his brother. Again, we can't trust people out here, man. Here it is, some dude you knew in the world, you thought you were cool, and that time to come, he's gonna be looking at you like a full course meal, man. Like on Barnyard, I don't know if you ever seen that. But on that movie, there's that little weasel or whatnot, he started hallucinating, seeing the animals as chicken and stuff.
Yep.
Like a chicken leg.
He was bonkers.
That's what people are gonna do, man. It says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
Yeah.
You be looking at people, have limbs missing, fingers missing, a whole hand missing because they ate it. They got chunks of the thigh missing. It's all bandaged up, but it's all pussy and oozy. Then it's infected now, open.
Yeah.
See, hey, the things that we're about to see, man, is gonna be gruesome.
Yeah.
Judgment of the Lord going out. But Lord willing, we're like Job, we'll have that hedge around us because in this time of grace that we were given, we didn't use it as an occasion to the flesh, but we used it as an opportunity to serve Yahweh outside and get closer to him as close as possible.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I knew it too. I was yeah, man, it's real bad out here, man.
Yeah.
I got another one too.
Yeah. No, I mean, go ahead, man. Go to the William.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ray, did I kill me?
Yeah.
What is it? God, I'll read this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear. But did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Right, man. The Lord Yahweh is speaking right now, man. He speaks to the ministry of his prophets, man. To come out here and tell you and to warn you of what is to come, and to tell you, hey, you need to get right, man. Get right or get left in that day, man. And not have that hedge of protection around you, where these days are going to come and overtake you and destroy you. This is what you need to do. You need to get right. And so Lord Yahweh for those that don't get right, those that don't want to take heed, and that day is going to come upon you, he's going to number you to the sword, man. And the sword starts with Esau, Edom, man. It starts with that damn devil coming down, having great wrath. Then it goes into what? The famines that are going to also be mixed with Esau, Edom coming down, which we're starting to see the famines take place now. It goes into the disease and the pestilence that are going to happen in those days when people are starving and eating themselves and eating others, and the disease that comes from that, as well as even the regular peon people just bucking up trying to kill people. In a great TV show to watch would be what, man? It would be The Walking Dead, man. Because all that shit's gonna happen, man. You see the cannibalism in there, man. You see the lack of food.
Every man for himself.
Right, literally every man for himself. You see that in these television shows, man. Which ultimately, again, is like a foreshadow of what is really to come, man. So Edom knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. So hey, that's just how it is, man. You gotta pay attention to these things, man. Pay attention to what's coming. Go ahead.
Come. Isaiah 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Right, man, and that's the servants talking about the elect, man. Starting with the 144,000, which are the true prophets of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, that are out here warning you people, And then what? Down to the rest of the elect, man, the innumerable multitude, which is the 1/3 here in America, man. As well as the rest of the elect that are scattered abroad. But nonetheless, the majority of the Israelites that are part of the elect are going to be here in America, man. Those that take heed, those that have that hedge of protection around them, man. Those that are doing what is necessary in order to be delivered, man. Those are the servants of Yahweh Shai. He's gonna what? He's gonna feed them and give them drink in those times, man. And it's gonna be by many different ways, man. Let me grab it before you finish that. It's gonna be by many different ways that the Lord Yahweh Shai going to feed his people, man. And protect them, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 11. It says, the Lord said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant, right? The elect, right? The elect, they are the remnant. It says, verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of the affliction, right, man? And so the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to even have thy enemies be at peace with us, man, and feed us, and make sure that we got food and water, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai can have, even the animals do it, man, going to the time of Elijah, where those ravens brought him flesh in the morning and flesh in the evening, man. So So the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to have many different ways how the elect are ultimately going to be sustained, man. You know? And it's going to be, that's a miracle, man, to have animals bring you food and water, man. You know?
Imagine seeing that in real time for you.
That's intense, man. You know?
Heavily intense, man.
Right. So when he says, and my servant shall eat, hey, there's many ways that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to feed his servants. But nonetheless, the point is they will eat, man. They will drink. They will be sustained in those days, man. Everybody else is going to be wigging the fuck out. Everybody else is not going to have no food, no water, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
Finishing off Isaiah 65, verse 13, it reads, Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Right.
Behold, my servants shall sing for joy at heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Right, man. You people are going to be, you're going to be distraught, man. You know, because in that time, not only are you not going to eat and drink, but you're going to know that there have been a prophet among you in those times, man. And so you're going to be like, fuck.
And you're going to hear those words too, like, oh, I remember him saying something about a micro something, and what did he say to do when it came? I don't remember. I'm going to take it just to be safe.
Yeah. You people are fucked. You know, you're not, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to really replay everything. Hey, whether it's just a little bit, you know, he's going to have that play over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, man. So you fucking go crazy, man.
Yeah, that's going to drive you really crazy.
It's going to drive you fucking nuts.
Just like you try to remember something, but you know it's a typical song you can't quite get it out.
Yeah.
These people are gonna be like, man, they're that truth, that little bit of truth that they heard, but they're not gonna be able to remember exactly what was said.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like an edge of the cliff. What was that, man? What was he saying, man?
Yeah. Either that or you're not going to understand it.
Yeah.
At all. You're going to hear the words and be like, what the fuck does that mean? I know it means something, but what does it mean?
Yeah. These people are really done for, man. That's why, you know, the brother Shamar from the GMSP has canceled me one time. Each day that you wake up with this truth, thinking how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right. To this day, but that's what I do. I've been doing. Heavy. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. And it reads, and everyone that shall be saved, right, shall be able to escape by his works.
Right, because and you just cut you fucking you fucking Christian doctrine. Hey, we're not saved right now, man. You know, and I'm about to pull out a scripture that applies to even this very fucking moment, man. But there was a time that, you know, it's in Jeremiah, and I learned this for the other apostles. This is Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 20. It says the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved. Hey, so we're not saved, man. So how the fuck can you be saved, man? You know, because the shit hasn't. We're not delivered, and you know that's going back to the time of, you know, Jeremiah and you know, in their captivity, you know, because they went into captivity. But that also applies now, man, because we're in captivity as well, and we're not saved yet, man. But soon we're going to be saved. Lord, will we be part of the elect? You know, soon we're going to be saved, man. You know?
There's the work to be done.
Yeah, man.
Trying to read again, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved, it shall be able to escape by his works and by faith,
right,
whereby ye have believed.
Right, man, because it's not of works whereby we're going to be delivered. It's by our faith, man. You know? Scriptures talk about it in Romans the 8th chapter. It says, and ye shall be saved by hope. You know? We're going to be saved by our faith, man. You know, which we know in Hebrews 11th chapter, that faith is hope, and hope is faith. You know, so we're going to be saved by our faith, man, and being able to prove our faith. You know, proving our faith by our works, man. What is that? James the 2nd chapter. You know, faith without works is dead, man. You know, it smells so good. That's got like a little smoke here.
And like a little boost energy when you smell it too.
Yeah, dude, man. I love that sweet savor, you know. But nonetheless, yeah, man. You know. So we're out here proving our faith, man, and how shine, man, you know, and Lord, we'll probably elect. That's what's going to get us delivered out here, man. Mixed with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, the Lord Yahweh Shai is allowing us to get, man, you know.
Go ahead. Read again. Everyone that shall be saved, they shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, right, shall be preserved from the said perils, right, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Right, man. Predestination, man. The elect are predestined to already get the victory, man.
Made.
Yeah, go ahead.
Were preserved. See, those who are continuing to justify the faith by the works daily, and show that Yahweh Hashem al Shad is really about this, man. It's not all lip service, as Elder Pastor Remlop talks about from time to time. And that's who the Lord's going to have mercy on. See, because he says he's going to preserve you from the said perils. And when you go into his word preserve on the etymology, it says keep safe or free from harm. And like it's written, man, what harm shall happen unto you if you be followers of that which is good. Right. See, and we're doing that to the best of our ability, man. See, if you walk in this truth, like it says, take to yourself the doctrine, continue in them, for doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear you, man. Right. So you continuing to walk in this truth and serve Yahweh outside like that you fight faith. Hey, this is what's going to protect you, man. Right. Not a 401k, not your woman, not your weapons of warfare, which are carnal. Okay, but the word of Yahweh outside of faith in Yahweh outside.
Right, man. No, that's clearly it. It's our faith in Yahweh outside in this word, man. Scriptures talk about, and I think it's Revelation 2nd chapter, around the 19th verse. It says, "Hold fast that which thou hast," man. I think it might be the first verse, but nonetheless, it still says, hold fast to that which thou hast, man, which is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and faith in Yahweh Shad, man. That's what's going to get us out of here, and that's what's going to get us protected, in these times to come. You got anything else? That's really it, man. So hey, pay attention to what's going on, man. Matter of fact, I want to end on one scripture. You got Luke 21. We'll start at verse 34 again and verse 36. Yeah, man. You gotta pay attention to what's going on, man. Gotta walk circumspectly, man. Don't be walking around like fools, man, not knowing what's going on around you, what's going on in your state, what's going on in America, going on around the world. Come on, man. You gotta pay attention. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 34.
Right.
And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
Right. Trap. Go ahead.
Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Right. Watch ye therefore and pray always. And that's the key, man. Prayer, man. Being able to pray. If you don't have faith, then guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to pray. If you got faith, you're going to pray, man. You got faith in Yahweh outside, you're going to be praying constantly, man. Constantly. Pray to Yahweh outside to destroy this place. Pray to Yahweh outside, keep that hedge of protection around you. Pray to Yahweh outside, take not the Holy Spirit away from you, don't cast you away from the Holy Presence, and so on and so forth, man. Asking for an increase in the spirit, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and so on and so forth, man. Pray for that wisdom, man. Pray for that increase. Pray for the growth, because again, if you don't have faith, you're not going to pray. But if you got faith, you're going to pray, man. Again, that's the main key, man. Praying and watching, man. That's why it says, watch ye therefore and pray always, man, because those two got to be mixed together, man. You can't just watch and not pray. You can't just pray and not watch. Yeah.
It says stay occupied in prophecy.
Right.
Trying to read, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, right? To stand before the Son of Man.
And that's what we need, man. We need to be kept. We need to be found worthy to be delivered, man. We need to be found worthy to be saved, man. Because again, we're not saved, man. The Lord will require the elect. We will be saved, man. Really, ultimately, what it says, declaring the end from the beginning. So the elect are already saved, man. They just got to play it out in this movie, man. That's right, man. So keep the faith. Keep praying. Keep doing what is necessary. Keep making your calling of election sure, man. Keep the faith, man. More importantly, man. So with that, let's get something else. Yeah, man. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKadosh. A double honors to the elder apostles and other bishops, the brave Milson, who very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Hakim, our privilege, gospel, and truth and sincerity, to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Shai. A peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad. May the election Yahweh Shai, the blood of houses. I want to say Shalom, Kwame Yashra, and about the wall, Shalom.